Hello. Let me see. Bring this a little bit closer. Make sure I'm coming in okay. I am live. My house smells like chicken. I'm making wings. Hi, Melissa. It's been forever. I'm so happy you're able to get on. I hope you're doing well. All right. Looks like I'm coming in okay. Hey, Liz. My house smells like chicken. I'm making some chicken wings. They're like the best thing in the air fryer. My husband likes them crunchy. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. It is time for some mystery stamping, and it is April what? Oh, it's April 13th. It's April 13th, and it is time for some mystery stamping. The weekend got away from me, and I posted clues yesterday, so hopefully you were able to get those. And we're going to play with some new products that will debut in May. Oh, yes. So that paper pumpkin that's this month, I haven't gotten it yet, and I will say that they sent out, I had our leaders meeting today, and some demonstrators were worried that with the delay in shipping because of the pre-order for the demonstrators, it's caused a delay in shipping, and we were told that it shouldn't affect Paper Pumpkin subscribers, so 10 more days, yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, I am playing, will debut in May. And if you are tuning in for the first time, I am Becca with Becca's Creation, also known as Rebecca, but mostly everybody calls me Becca. And I will be your announcer for the rest of this evening, so it shouldn't take too long. But anyway, so I am going to flip you guys down, maybe. Let's see. Yes. All right. Okay, so I have got this light on. Let me make sure. Look at this. Yeah. My husband came home and I had to show him something on the phone. Hi, Miss Diane. Thanks for tuning in. All right. You know what? I think I need to put another light on, so just bear with me. Let me see if this is just too much light or not enough. Where is my little doohickey? Okay, let me just make sure it's not too much. I'm trying to. All right, we'll do it this way. Okay, so we are playing with some new product. Again, this is debuting in next month. It is called the Aflutter. And I like it because it coordinates with a punch set. And these two, as a bundle, you can get it for $41.25, which is 10% off. As you can see, I played around with it. I will show you some cards at the end of this that I showcased when I went to Paducah this past weekend. A bunch of demonstrators got together with our field manager, Elizabeth, and they had me make up some cards, projects, and so I'll share that with you at the end. But for now, I'm going to set this off to the side, and then I'm going to show you this beautiful paper. And sorry for the glare, but so it's called Velvet Meadow Specialty. Again, this item will, this pack of paper will be available starting May of, next month. So it's going to be in the mini catalog, and I don't think you can tell, but it has velvet on the flower side, it has the velvet in certain areas of the paper, and then on the back side, they're just subtle colors. And if you're familiar and you've been with Stampin' Up for a while, this kind of reminds me of River Rock. I was telling the ladies that this weekend. But anyway, so this has like a velvet sheen on it. And so it comes with 12 sheets. And it's priced at $17, so it is a little bit higher, and that's because it's a specialty paper. But we're playing with this set, or we're going to play with this paper. So you'll have to, that paper, it's just beautiful. The berry burst in it, it just pops. Those what am I trying to say? Those flowers on there. So, okay, so the clues were sent out. And we are going to start off with a 6x6 paper. This is that beautiful velvet Meadow paper. And like I said, it's got some velvet on the paper. It's just, yes. And it doesn't, somebody asked me if it shreds when I cut it, and it didn't. There wasn't pieces that went everywhere. So it's not like that glitter paper. But, oh, there it is. Can you see that? It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so your 6x6. And then you're going to score it at 2 inches because this is going to be your flap. So let me get my bone folder. And we're going to set this off to the side. Then we needed another piece of DSP. And so this paper, it's a 12 by 12, but so this is the bottom part of the 12 inches. And then on the top part of the 12, it has this also. So that's why so you have that space. So it would be like there's another lineup. So you can get some 4, is it 4? Maybe 4 6x6 paper. But yeah, it's really pretty. So this one measures 6 by 3. And this is going to be right here. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we also have, I'm using Berry Burst. I love this pop of purple. Hi, Tracy. This piece measures 3 1/4 by 5. And then this one is just some basic white. And hi, Julie. So this is basic white, and it measures 3 by 4 3/4. So this is going to be our inside piece of our project. So if you haven't figured it out, this is going to be a pocket card with a flap. So, but wait, there's more. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these 2 pieces together. Again, just use your choice of adhesive. I am a booger green glue girl. And so you're just going to glue that on here. And since I have the glue out, we're going to go ahead and glue. Okay. We're going to glue this piece to here. So what we want to do is going to create a pocket card. And so what we'll do is we'll put glue, just a little bit of glue on each end. You could use the adhesive or the double-sided sticky tape. But again, I don't know why. Oh, it's trying to connect. Just bear with me. I don't know what. I think the internet's being wonky right now, so. All right, so we're just going to glue this down here. And you know what? Before I glue that down, I am going to use a circle punch just to create a little tab. So when we go to pull out the insert, it's got a little notch there. So I'm just using a 1 1.5 inch, and I'm going to eyeball this, and we're just going to punch it to create a small little notch here. So when you go to pull out this pocket, you can. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this down, because if I would have glued it down, it would have been a little bit challenging to put the punch in there. So, all right, now I got glue all over my hands. It's okay. All right. This is going to go on the inside. We are going to stamp. So for the front of this, I said to get a piece of paper or a label. So I'm going to show you another new product. So, hey, Margie. All right. So this, look at these dies. Okay. So I was hesitant on getting the stamp set. No, I was hesitant in getting the stamp set, but you know what sold me? Was these dies. Look at these dies. Y'all, they have stitching on it, the leaf, the acorn. I was like, what is that? And then earlier I was like, oh, those are acorns. So, and then you have this fancy, I don't think we've ever had labels like this shape. This one, I think we did in the beginning, but I'm telling you right now, you gotta get these. Yes, Robin, you have to get those. So I'm gonna use this label. So I decided to pull out some Peaceful Pine. Look at that new color green. Oh. And then I'm going to cut out one size. I'm going to cut out this with the green, and then the white, I'm going to go a little bit smaller. So this one has stitching. So this one is just a line. It's not going to leave a mark. And then this one has the stitching on it. So, and because I went ahead and cut those out, here are your pieces. Okay. So now we're going to stamp this. You're probably thinking, well, where are the butterflies at? Well, just a minute. I'll get to it. So we're going to stamp a sentiment on here. And, oh, what did I do with that sentiment? Oh, Becca. Look, I'm shaking all over. Okay, so we are going to take the sentiments from the phrases and frames, and we're going to use this big one right here. So I'm going to go ahead. I thought I had it out, but I guess I put it away. It's okay. So we'll do that. Let me get my little block. I think this one will fit on there. But I'm going to ink this up in the Peaceful Pine. And I'm pretty sure you have seen out there the magnetic pads. These, they are stackable. Okay, so I'm going to bring this out just a little bit. They're stackable. I'm sure you know that. But I have arthritis in my hands. And I'm going to tell you right now, you can open this up with one hand. You don't need two hands. You don't need to hold your butt cheek to the right. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, that's how easy it is to open up these magnetic ink pads that they're debuting in May, and then slowly they'll transition over to the other colors. But for now, we just get them in the in colors, which I'm excited for these. When you get the labels, they have them on the back here. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, because they're in different languages. But what I did was I put one here, and then I put one in here. So when you're on the table, because I have stamp classes, and sometimes I do put two sometimes I put two ink pads. Not often, but sometimes I do, and you wouldn't be able to tell what color that is. And since it's back on here, I just decided to go on to put the label there. So that's my little trick, if that helps you. But we're going to juice this up. This is a felt pad, so meaning it's not that foam where you have to feel like you have to push down on it. It juices it up really good. I'm going to go ahead and stamp this in the center. And hopefully it went on correct. It did. Look how juicy that is. I just love how pretty this sentiment is. The script, and then you've got the bold. All right. So that's it for the green, I think. Let me sneak peek to my other card. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this up with dimensionals because you know your girl likes some dimensionals. No, I had to throw in the butt cheek. Sorry. Sorry, Margie. Oh, you put yours on both ends. Yeah, I do on my, well, no. I thought I did it on the old ones. But I was trying to think, okay, when I have classes, you know, where should I put that label at? All right, so we're going to go ahead and center that on here. And I will add all of the items that I'm using once I reshare this. So pretty. This green is going to be so pretty during the holidays. I am here for it. So, okay, we're going to set this off to the side. And remember I said that we're playing with the, you know, okay, I have a problem with this title. All Aflutter. I don't get it. Like all, why is it all Aflutter? For me, my head can't wrap around this saying, but anyways, yeah, I just want to say all Flutter. I just forget the A. All right, so we're going to use Berry Burst. I'm going to get my scrap piece of white paper. And so I'm going to show you a trick because the way these stamps are, the photopolymer, you know, sometimes when you go to lay them on your block, they don't line up when they're punches. So what you can do is take your punch. You can take your punch, or I was going to say, or do it that way. No, but you're going to take your punch, go ahead and get a scrap paper. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, can't see it here, but I'll do it right here. I'm going to line this up. So I know when I go to punch this out, it's going to punch out even. So now I'm going to use my block to pick those up. Look at that. Okay. And so now I'm going to ink this up. Now, you know, once you add that pink to it, it's going to stain it. So it doesn't take away from the work of art. It just gives it, you know how it just seasons it. That's what I'm going to say. It just seasons it because, you know, like Pampered Chef, your pans, you season those. Look at that. And I will tell you, when the Stella with the in colors come out, oh, I played again with them this weekend and I was so excited. But I got a Stella for my girl Liz because she would, ooh, it's already juicy. Hold on. Oh, look, I smudged it. It's okay. I juiced it up earlier and I forgot and I squeezed again. So, just going to add some Stella, you know, just, okay. My thing keeps trying to reconnect. I don't know why. There's no college kid here. It's just me and my husband. So nobody's on the internet. Maybe there must be bad weather or something. Okay. So I just added a few pieces of Stella. She is. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and now to line this up. This, I should have no issues at all. Look, I'm even doing it through my phone. I'm not even like trying to peek. Look, I'm gonna make a liar to myself. I got too cocky. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to look through my phone instead of looking at, okay, hold on. Let me just take it off the screen and look at it because my eyes don't want to work. Okay, there it is. So now I'm going to punch those out. Okay, we are going to stamp the inside of our little tab. So there's a sentiment, and we're going to stamp Happy Anniversary. You know what? That's the same thing the girls said this weekend when I presented it in Kentucky. They're like, oh, now I need to get it. So I'm going to stamp Happy Anniversary. And then, oh, she's so juicy. And then there is let me show you this. I love that this has the little squiggly lines and then the stack of butterflies right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer that down here. So bear with me. I'm going to go ahead and stamp my butterfly, my stackable butterflies in this bottom right hand corner. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to get my squiggly lines. Look at that. And then I could do it up here and I could do it on that side, but you know, you get the gist of it. And I probably should have flipped that, but that's okay. All right. So I think my stamping is done. So let's go ahead and start assembling. We are going to take our butterflies that we just punched out. And I need my paper because it's already, it's a pocket here. And then now I need my little frame here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on here because this is going to go right in front of that. Okay, so I don't want to glue the whole thing because if I do, then you can't get to the inside. But I can go ahead and put this piece in. I'm going to go ahead and put this in. So see why I put a notch right there? So it'll be easy to pull out. Okay, so let me get my glue. And I'm just going to, yeah, I'm going to glue this up. And I decided to use these as my center of how, yeah, where I want it to lay it at. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna, can I come in? Can I scoot in? All right, I'm gonna scoot down. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my little flutters and I'm gonna put dimensionals on them. We're gonna add some dimensionals. And I'm just gonna put one on one side of the wing because I want it to you know, act like it's flying. So let's see, we're gonna put one, whoops, it's flying away. We're gonna put one there. So there are three sizes. This one's the bigger one. And again, I'm putting the dimensional on one of the wing. So I'm gonna put this one. Yes, exactly, because it's fluttering. It's a flutter. And then I'm gonna have to redo that one, but I'm gonna put that one here. Oh, it's covering the anniversary. Okay, we need some embellishments, and you know what? We do have some embellishments. Actually, we have two types of in-color embellishments, and let me, oh my gosh. Where are they at? Idiot. Oh, I can't find it. Doggone it. Oh, here they are. Y'all, look at these. Okay, so these are in the in color, and they come in small and large. But look at how cute. They're clear. So if you're an embellishment girl, Robin, you got to get these. They are the in colors butterflies. But since we already have butterflies, I'm going to turn, because we have these. They're also in color. They're just dots. And you've got a small and a large. And so I'm going to add some green. And that green is the Peaceful Pine. I'm going to have to remember that. Shouldn't be too hard, right? So I'm going to put one here. Whoops. One here. And then Let me put one more. I feel like I should have put him over here, but what do you think? You should have seen it earlier today. It was a hot mess. I'm prepping for classes this week, so all right. What do you think, you guys? Anybody need an anniversary card? All right, let me show you the one that I made. Pretty good. Look. All right. Isn't that pretty? The paper just does it. I'm telling you guys, this paper is gorgeous. It just, that velvet on there, they blew it out of the park. But okay, so y'all want to see some more cards that I made with this set? And I'll share them on my page now that I'm done with the event. All right, let's see. So first, somebody actually swapped with me, and I'll share you that card. And we did a make and take. And we did a make and take. Well, I guess I don't have the swap card. So when I originally got this set, I decided to play around with it on paper. And so what I did was I just stamped in black and white. And you know, when we used to doodle and stuff, so I've just played around with it. Look. So you could do this in multiple colors. And then I did this one because there is a "You Are So Appreciated." And if you are, if you're a demonstrator and you want to share some of the in colors, you can just, you know, do the 5 butterflies and then color those in with the in colors. So, so that was where I started with. And then this is that. It's the in colors using the blender. And then if you notice, I added the butterflies on there. So the squiggly, I basically only inked up. It does have Wink of Stella. You can't see it. I knew you would. Yeah, it should have Wink of Stella on it. Yeah, it does. You just can't see it. But what I did was I only inked up part of the squiggly lines. So that's how I was able to do that. So that's one of them. And then I did another one showcasing the in colors. And so I just basically did strips of cardstock of the in colors and then inked them up and popped them out. Fluttering by to say hi. I don't think I put anything on the inside. No, I didn't. I normally leave that for Liz. And I did use the butterfly on this one. I did use the butterfly embellishments. So there's that one. Then this one, it's also giving you a peek. There is some black and white paper. And on this paper, it didn't have the lines on the leaves. So that was some of the one of the tricks that they shared with us at On Stage. And so I will tell you, excuse me, is you want to blend your colors first on your designer series paper and then go back with the lines. See, they're not perfect, but it looks like it was part of the paper, doesn't it? So, because if you do it after you put the lines, it's going to smear. And ask me how I know. So I did use the Stampin' Up pen because the tip of it is just, is it point? Oh, it's 0.04. So, which was perfect because, with the leaves. So that was another one that I did. And then, I did one with that paper again. And then I used I forgot where that scallop came from, but I used white twine. And then again, there's some Wink of Stella on the butterfly. And nope, I didn't do anything on the inside. So there's that one. And then I did this one. So again, this is some new paper. And I actually heat embossed this. And since we don't have black embellishments, y'all, this is Secret C. You couldn't tell, can you? Because it just gives off that black color. But yeah, so, and I'm not familiar with this embossing foil, but I will share these on, again, I was playing around with them and, shared this, what am I going to show you? This was my make and take. So somehow my pre-order, I missed this, shimmery paper. So, I really like it. So this was our make and take this past weekend. So again, I'll share all these with this. It might not be tonight because I haven't eaten yet, but I will definitely tomorrow. So I'm going to flip this over real quick because I wanted to, what did I want to do? I have a list of things. Just bear with me. I'm going to flip this over. Talk to you so you can see my face. Okay, so there's a couple of things. You had spaghetti. Okay, I love spaghetti, but my family does not like spaghetti. Not sure why. Oh, I do know why. Because of Boy Scouts camp. They don't like spaghetti. So, but it's okay. It's okay. So, all right. So I sent out an email. And if you haven't heard, and I actually posted it on my page, that you can earn 2 times the reward starting April 15th through the 17th. This is the time that you want to use that to stock up on merchandise, get those last chance items, and then that way you can get double the reward. So if you have any questions about it, shoot me a DM or text me or call me. But just know that that's only good for 3 days, and 3 days goes by fast. So take advantage of those 2 times reward. Okay, if you're local to Clarksville, Tennessee, and you like Banco, or you don't know how to play Banco, but you like to get together with a bunch of ladies, I am hosting a Banco here in Clarksville. In my neighborhood, we have a clubhouse, and so I still have some spots open. The theme is ocean, and we are actually the part of the swag. Oh, I can't show you that one. Part of the swag is the I had the wrong one. Is the painted skies. So this is part of the swag. Again, you won't be disappointed because you know I like to give, surprise and delight. So, but that is on May 2nd, and it is a Saturday. And yeah, so if you look under the events, it has all the information on there. Would love to have you guys join us. If you don't know how to play Banco, it's okay. We will teach you because it's super easy. Okay, so, oh, and I will have some door prizes. Woo! Yes, I am going to have some door prizes. All right. And then what else? My May classes are open. If you're new to, I'm so excited. If you are in Clarksville and you want to make some cards and stuff, I have May's calendar up, and the theme will be masculine. So, because Father's Day is rolling in. So, if you're interested, go ahead and sign up because space will be, start filling up. So, it is limited spacing because I do it in the comforts of my home. So, all right. And then one more thing. If you're a scrapbooker, don't forget the, scrapbook retreat starts on the 29th of April. I have signed up. There is when you sign up, you get invited to a special a private Facebook group. I was saying it was buzzing. So if you're able to join or want to check it out, the retreat, you can sign up, I think, up to the 29th. And then it's even available after. So if you have questions again about that, you can also DM me. And then one more thing. virtual crop. This is something new that I've started because my good friend Robin, she had to go to another state, and she misses the camaraderie and the, just the interaction that we normally have when we get together. And so she had suggested to do a monthly Zoom. And so I tried it. We've done it twice now. So what it is, it's the last Wednesday of every month, except next month because I'll be in San Antonio. But it's the last Wednesday of every month. It's just for a couple of hours, and it's over Zoom, and you just work from the comforts of your home, and we chat, and we craft, and we talk some more, and then, so if you are crafting and you want some company via Zoom, I will share a reminder, and then if you leave a comment Zoom, I will send you the link. The link, once you have the link will be good every time there is a virtual crop. So I know it was a plethora of information, but if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you would share, and all that good stuff, I'd appreciate it. So, and again, if I don't post this stuff now, it will definitely be tomorrow. So I'm gonna go eat. I made some fried rice. So, all right, you guys, thank you again. I love you guys, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.